Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. So last we left off, it's been a while. It's been a while, so I don't remember exactly everything. I do remember that the world ended, and we've been in a coma for like a year or two. And then I think Sid died, and we pretended he was our grandpa, because there's a heavy emphasis on grandfathers in Final Fantasy games for some reason. So apparently we're here in Zen. We're here with me and Sabin. So that's where we're at. To the east you'll find the valley that was once the Serpent Trench. If you keep going east you'll find Mobliz. Heard the village was burned to the ground by the light of judgment though. Ah, shit. That sucks. That was scary. I'm shaken. Thank you so much for saving my child. I'll never be able to repay you. I mean, you can still try, though. Wait. Do I get any of the insurance money for this? I mean, I did save your kid. Okay. I guess not. Anyone who opposes Kefka is killed. He burns down their entire town from his tower with the light of judgment. Well, then I'll be sure to set him on fire. And that's how we'll kill him in this game. I'm just going to set him on fire and watch him burn. I was there. I saw when Kefka used his light of judgment to torch the village of Mobliz far to the east. The adults all perished trying to shield their children. Damn. To think Kefka's watching our every move gives me the heebie-jeebies. Hello. Head north along the Serpent Trench and you'll find the town of Nikia. Ships are still sailing out of there. Was that a town that was there before the world ended? Because I don't remember that name. Serpent Trench is no longer a valley and the ocean floats above the surface now. Eerie place, too. Apparently some members of the Cult of Kefka have built themselves a tower now. Okay, so I'm guessing we need to go to the Serpent Trench. Is what I'm gathering. I mean, there's a lot of places to go. So I am excited for that, because a lot of the time whenever I... Just want to make sure encounters were on. Whenever I start playing again and I start in another session, I just don't ever remember what we were doing. I'm just gonna see what happens. I mean, honestly, our regular attacks aren't bad. It's really not bad at all. But yeah, so thankfully this time it looks like I have a lot of options. And I do like that. Have I been to Albrecht already? Did you see that tower? What tower? Kefka's practically a god now, sitting up in that tower of his with the power of the Warring Triad at his command. Well, we're going to put an end to that. That sparkle in your eye reminds me of the young martial artist who visited here not long ago. Who was the young martial artist? Isn't that Sabin? Isn't he a martial artist? What's that? No, he's a monk. Who's the ninja? Shadow? No, Shadow's an assassin. Who's the ninja? Is that Locke? I don't remember. He had that same determined look. Pose Kefka's will and he'll fry your town with the light of judgment. There's no point in even trying to go against him. The world's ruined. There's nothing left. I'm gonna talk to everybody and then I'll go shop. Many ancient monsters that had long been sealed away were released when the world was ripped apart. Humbaba, Deathgaze, even the 8 legendary dragons. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Excuse me. I found this passage in a 1,000-year-old text. 8 dragons seal away its gruesome might, the might of the one called Crusader. Okay, I guess I need to kill 8 dragons and then I get a really cool weapon. I'm assuming that's not required. And when the 8 shall fall, the 1 again shall rise. Oh. Do I have to kill 8 dragons and then fight Bahamut? Wouldn't you be... No, never mind. It's just... A man came through here looking for someone recently, and you matched the description perfectly. Oh shit, I think it was Locke. The man already left, though. He said he was going to head north to Zen. But I just got Sabin from Zen. Maybe I have already been here. It's possible. Let me see what relics they have. Welcome home. Cliff said to belong to a mighty gigas boost the wearer's physical attack power. I mean, I'll take a couple of those. It's the only one I don't own. Why not? Rather need it, or have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. Okay, what's going on here? Hey, this would, a lot of this stuff would be really good. Okay, I'm gonna get this for me. And then the green. Oh, well, we already have both of those. We have a lot of priest miters. Is he not equipped with anything? Oh, he's not equipped with anything. There you go. Live it up. Let's see. We can prevent darkness, prevent petrification. I think I'll prevent darkness. Because I do like his physical attacks. Berserking Confusion. That might be helpful also, honestly. Because he is pretty powerful. Am I equipped with anything? Yes, I am. We knew that. I finished off one of my vodkas. I have another. Because yeah, it's the first time in a couple weeks that I have been able to record. Because this past week has just been... Like, it hasn't... Well... I got things done, which I needed to get done and had to get... Oh. I totally breezed through what he said. I didn't even... Okay. I'm assuming this is a flashback. The sepia tone kind of gives it away. I wonder if we'll ever see days like those again. Oh. I thought we were actually about to get some, like, real exposition. I got things done that I needed to get done, so that's the good thing. That's the absolute great thing about this week. The bad thing about this week is that Uber sucked it. I was out for 37 hours. 37 hours, Monday through Saturday, because I had to get my registration renewed, so I wasn't able to... Okay, I have already been here. I wasn't able to do Sunday. And so anyway, so yeah, so I was out for 37 hours. Only 20 of those I'll get credit for. And it wasn't lack of trying. It wasn't even lack of trying. It wasn't like I wasn't accepting any trips or anything like that. Like, I was trying to match with almost everything they gave me. They just didn't. Fucking bastards. Yeah, if you work at Uber, you're a fucking bastard, by the way. Meaning, of course, like, the higher-ups. Get some more ethers. We always need more ethers. I don't know if I feel like spending that much. We'll do that. That seems fair. I definitely want more remedies. Get some more, a couple more holy waters. I don't feel like we get turned into zombies that often. Where I really need to, like, get a bunch and stock up. So yeah, it's just, it's been a stressful week, but I got things done that I needed to get done. So I am very happy about that. On the day the world was shattered, debris gravitated to the center of this continent from all over the world. That's what formed Kefka's tower. Gotcha. With things the way they are now, business is the last thing on my mind. Yeah, that's kind of fair. Eventually, it's just like survival's all we got, you know? But yeah, so anyway, so it's the first time in a couple weeks I've been able to record, so I'm like, I'm going ham. I saw Deathgate soaring up among the clouds the other day. I'd hate to think what would happen if some poor sod in an airship ran across that thing. I'm probably going to be the poor sod in an airship, aren't I? Is this how we got here? This might be how we got here. Or did I land in Albrook? I don't remember landing on a dock. I think I just kind of ended up, like, in the world map. Okay, it doesn't look like there's even anything here anyway. Alright. I'm done with Albrook. Albrook was fun. But yeah, I'm going ham. I got some grapefruit vodka. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, I finished off one of my vodkas. It only had a couple swigs left in it anyway. Okay, so yeah, I need to go north. Bring it, bitch! Oh, you really wanna try and sneak up on me? You think you can sneak up on me? You can't sneak up on me. I don't know you. Yeah, I got a kind of a late start. Not even kind of a late start. I got a very late start today. But I feel okay going later and being louder because the two people in the rooms next to me are gone. There's nobody in there. Honestly, it seems like, it feels like there's at least one or two other people in this house, but other than that, it feels dead. And I'm not mad at it. I remember back in the first house I stayed in, when I first moved to LA, and I was there during, like, Christmas and New Year's. And I was the only one in the house, and it was a nice-ass house. I honestly wish that I had, like, cooked myself fancy dinners, because I was allowed, there was a kitchen that I was allowed to use in that house. I do miss that house. The only thing I don't miss about that house was the TV. Because the TV in my room that I used to record on, it was, like, mounted up, and so I was, like, looking up, and it was not a flattering angle. But I didn't have to use that TV. Honestly, I should have just set up my boxes and used the TV I had. So that was kind of dumb on my part. That one's on me. I didn't have to record at that angle. It was easier. Oh, it's a Chocobo stable. Oh, nice. I don't really feel like I need one. Chocobo stable's my life. I'm not going to stop renting out Chocobos just because the world's fallen to pieces. 100 gil for a Chocobo ride. I'm good. I kind of want to go ahead, since these enemies are fairly easy, I want to go ahead and do some battles while I explore and kind of level myself up. One of you, this is no shade to you. I might cut this out if it sounds mean. I'm not trying to sound mean. That's not the intent. One of you keeps telling me, like, I totally lost my train of thought. It's gone. She gone. Damn. Hold on. What did I equip him with? Oh no, I didn't equip him with the Gigas relic thing that would make him more powerful. I thought I did at first. How do I get in there? There's gotta be a way. I'm probably gonna need, I'm probably gonna need an airship. I imagine we get an airship at some point, right? Surely we must. Wait, they're not learning anything. I didn't even assign him a Magicite, did I? So, yeah, if you could, like, not do that, that would be awesome. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, he doesn't even... Oh my god, I'm so... This is so bad. Okay, so Kate Sith, I can still do that. That's fine. Let's do Ifrit. Because I'm trying to learn as much as we can. Because that's kind of the difficult thing about, like, the Final Fantasy games where you can't control who's in your party at all times, or you, like, have different people or whatever. It's just like, I don't know who I'm going to have with me. So I'm like, I'm trying to be as prepared as possible. Float, nice, nice. Oh, sweet. Who should we equip? Let's equip Shiva. And actually, since we're in the main world, I do want to go ahead and do, like, a fresh save. Okay, cool. Huh, okay. Well, that seemed to be the only place I could go. So I'm like, Is there something in Zen I missed? Because, I mean, they kept telling me, oh, you ran? Aw. Oh, you're a runner? Aw. They kept telling me about the Serpent Trench, so I was thinking that I needed to go there. But now I'm like, nothing I do leads to there. Oh, shit! Yeah, it does. Okay, that was my bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. Ew. I don't think I dig. So yeah, so this week was long. This was a long-ass week. I am so excited to be recording today. Which, yeah, having to get my registration renewed, that was a whole adventure all on its own. Because, okay, nobody wants to deal with the DMV. Can we all agree on that? Nobody wants to deal with the DMV. Let's use a tent. Just because we have plenty, and I don't feel like using my other... my potions and high potions and stuff. Since we have the tents and I can use the tents, I'd rather use the tents. So yeah, so nobody wants to deal with the DMV. And now, I don't know if it's like this at your DMV where you live, but here in LA, or at least in the South Bay area, I'm not going any more specific than that, you don't wait in line anymore. You have to scan a QR code. And then that'll take you to like a link where you virtually wait in line. Which, I mean, okay. Like, it's I don't know how I feel about that. Because on one hand, it was kind of nice that I didn't have to physically stand outside in line. I could go sit in my car and, like, you know, mind my business and all that while I waited. So that was the nice thing, but it's also like, it seemed like that was the only way you could get in line. So I'm just like, but what about people that aren't able to do that? Because I'm thinking about, like, my grandma. She has a flip phone. She can't scan a QR code to get in line. So I don't know. So I'm like, but it's just a sign of the times that I'm not a huge fan of. This feels like a forest I can explore, or I can find some enemies in, or with some stone location, but whatever. So anyway, so Friday when I went to the DMV, it actually wasn't that bad. Like, I think I was like 28th in line or something like that. And so yeah, it didn't take that long. Like, I just went inside my car and it was fine. So anyway, so I finally am able to go inside and you know, do my business. And come to find out that I had like 2 tickets I didn't know about. Oh, Mobliz, this place was burned down. Yeah. Yeah, they were. Oh. Ah, someone's coming. I come in peace. I come in peace. Okay. Should I go in there or should I explore other places first? I'm just gonna go in there. Hello? It's empty. That's a bummer. It would be kind of dickish to go to a town that's like burned to the ground, go in a house and steal something out of their clock. That would be kind of fucked up. Oh, is it an orphanage? You're gonna have to fight your way in here. We can fight too, you know. I don't want to fight you. Wait. Terra! Mama, are these people your friends? Is that actually Terra's kid, or do they just call her Mama? We've only been out for like a year or 2, right? Okay. They just call her Mama. That kid looks minimum 5 years old. I'm so glad to see you're safe. I wanted to see you again. Terra, come with us. There's no one saving this world unless we defeat Kefka once and for all. I know, but... Okay. Mom and Dad covered us when the light hit, and then they didn't move anymore after that. Oh, okay. Yeah. They just call her Mama. That's fine. Dwayne and Katerin are the oldest ones here. Terra's our mama, and they're our big brother and sister. We call Terra Mama. Yeah. Gotcha. Soldier in our village who was hurt went to sleep and didn't wake up. The soldier. Okay. Terra's the glue that holds this village together. With her here, we're somehow able to keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to borrow her for a little bit. This is our village. You can't just waltz in here and do whatever you want. It's a free continent last I checked. We're okay because we've got Terra here. Oh, I'm gonna have to take her away for a little bit. The light took everyone. Everyone. Mom. Dad. Okay. I didn't ask for your life story. You're not gonna take Mama away, are you? Just for a little bit. Y'all are gonna be so fine. You're gonna be totally fine. The fate of the world rests in our hands. Okay, this feels like we're about to get into like a very intense, deep scene. So this might be a little short, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'll finish my registration story in the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.